This is exactly why you are not able to lose any weight even though you live with autoimmunity. And it's because you are under eating. In this video, I'm going to give you the exact diet and nutrition intervention strategies that you need to address your symptoms as well as to get life-changing results. If you're new to my channel, my name is Tasha Stevens. I'm an integrative clinical nutritionist, hormone expert, and I personally live with 5 autoimmune diseases. But I've coached thousands of women in reclaiming their health, ditching symptoms, and getting results, all without dieting, restriction, deprivation, or heartache, really. Now, in part 1 of this series, I dove into that the very first thing that you need to focus on is how your hormones influence autoimmunity. So if you have not tuned into that video, go back and watch that first because it's essential that you understand that before implementing these principles. When it comes to nutrition and autoimmunity, the goal is to reduce inflammation and to improve metabolic efficiency so we can get your body to respond well and to avoid any flares or symptoms. Yet when you think of nutrition though, what do you typically think of? Typically, it's dieting, keto, restriction, low fat, any type of manipulation of what you eat to warrant some kind of change, right? But that's not what nutrition is, not even remotely close. Nutrition is the science of providing nourishment to your body and systems to ensure that you have the energy and the fuel to sustain life and to operate biochemical processes and pathways. And so nowhere in that does it say deprivation, restriction, or avoiding foods that provide nourishment. But if you're constantly restricting foods, cutting out foods, cutting your calories, all to try to warrant some type of aesthetic change, your body becomes extremely stressed. And that stress response works in the opposite way of you intend, right? It rather than helps you burn fat, it tells your body to store more fat as a fuel source, and it increases inflammation. And as a result, you gain more and more weight no matter how little you eat. It also teaches your body to go into conservation mode. And so your body becomes extremely efficient at learning how to operate on even less fuel so it can save all excess as fat stores or as a reserve to tap into if that famine continues. So your body, again, isn't getting better at burning fat, it's getting better at storing fat. Not to mention all the increased inflammation that comes as a result of this stress response. Increased cortisol increases inflammation, and you're already prone to increase inflammation and autoimmune responses and reactivity living with autoimmunity. In chronic illnesses such as autoimmunity, inflammation stays in your body much longer than the average individual. And that inflammation increases belly fat, it increases poor insulin reactivity, it increases stress, and it increases leptin resistance. Leptin is a signal or a hormone in your body that tells your body when it's time to stop eating or when it doesn't need any more fuel. However, if you're leptin resistant, your body no longer responds to that cue, and you're more prone to overeating or binging on carbs or sugar in a stress response because your body's just trying to get as much energy as possible to make it through the stressor that you've created by undereating. And then that weight gain that happens as a result is inflammatory in itself. Adipose tissue, aka fat cells, increases inflammation in and of itself by releasing cells that promote more inflammation. And then that inflammation promotes weight gain and fat storage, and the cycle just repeats itself. So your dietary goal with autoimmunity is twofold. First, we have to make sure that you're eating enough to nourish your systems. And then second, we need to reduce overall inflammation in the body. So these are the 3 diet strategies that you need to implement to start getting the results that you deserve and to help regulate your immune system. The first is prioritizing protein. Protein is the building block for cells, it's the building block for muscle, it's necessary for hormone production, and it regulates metabolic function. You should be eating protein at every single meal, and your protein should be the base or the foundation of how you build your meals. For best results, I recommend 1 gram of protein per 1 pound of ideal body weight. For example, if you're trying to be 140 pounds, your dietary or daily goal for protein intake would then be 140 grams of protein. I recommend trying protein sources such as chicken, turkey, beef, whitefish, shrimp, and even vegetarian protein options such as tofu or tempeh. Now that second strategy is you need to eat a mega rainbow. Fruits and vegetables contain vitamins and minerals, phytonutrients, and polyphenols, all that are essential for regulating biochemical and enzymatic processes in your body. Also, these vitamins, minerals, polyphenols, all are essential in reducing inflammation and inflammatory responses in your body. So the more that you can eat, the better. Your goal would be to work up to eating 3 cups of colorful fruits and veggies, 3 cups of leafy greens, and 3 cups of sulfur-rich vegetables a day. But to start, 1 cup of each is amazing. Leafy green vegetables are essential because they contain vitamin C, vitamin K, vitamin B, all that help to regulate immune function, to reduce inflammation, as well as to promote regular biochemical processes. And so leafy green vegetables can be things like kale, shards, dandelion root, spinach, you name it. Now, colorful fruits and vegetables are amazing because they contain antioxidants, which help to reduce free radicals and inflammation in the body. Now, the caveat is you want your fruit and vegetable to be colorful both inside and out. So think of things like strawberries, blackberries, blueberries. You can even do tangerines, citrus fruits, sweet potatoes, carrots, all the colors of the rainbow. Now, sulfur-rich fruits and vegetables help to improve your body's detoxification systems. Now, the final component of this is you now want to cycle sync your rainbow. You have 4 distinct hormone phases that you move through as a woman, and these 4 hormonal phases influence your body's ability to respond to inflammation, its metabolic capacity, as well as hormone production and filtration. And as we talked in our part 1 of the series, the relationship between hormones and your autoimmunity is bidirectional. So you want to ensure that you're promoting healthy hormone production in any way possible. So what you can do is you can start to sync your fruits and veggies to match your hormonal phases to ensure that you have the nutrients necessary to promote hormone balance. Now, how this can look is during your follicular phase, you want to eat more leafy greens, citrus fruits, and even fermented foods. In your ovulatory phase, this is a great time to prioritize berries, cruciferous vegetables like broccoli, as well as cauliflower. And then in your luteal phase, choose root vegetables, as well as complex carbohydrates. And finally, in your menstrual phase, you want to choose foods like mushrooms, which are sulfur rich, more root vegetables, and then even dark berries that are high in polyphenols, like grapes or blackberries or blueberries. Try incorporating these strategies and watch your body heal. It's amazing the power of nutrition, and nutrition truly is the best medicine that we have. Now, if you're ready to get one-on-one support and really take your results to the next level, I absolutely recommend that you apply for one-on-one hormone balance, nutrition, and strength coaching. We design your program 100% based on your autoimmune needs, your food reactivity, your preferences, your lifestyle, your goals, you name it. And then we give you the support and guidance to ensure your success along the way. If you found this video helpful, be sure to like and subscribe for part 3.